Jose could soon make electric vehicle chargers mandatory in each resident parking spot at new apartment complexes. A proposed ordinance is expected to make its way to the City Council later this month. ABC7 News South Bay reporter Zach Fuentes has more on what it entails and reaction from supporters.
Stephanie Cianci is the owner of an electric vehicle, but like many, she doesn't have charging infrastructure at her home, making things tough for the mom of a 3-year-old.
Figuring out how we're going to charge relation to nap time and where we're going to be, and if I can take her shopping while I charge.
It's a challenge many face, especially those living in apartments or condos where there may be little to no access to charging.
You end up spending a lot of time just attending to your car charging instead of the single family homeowners who all they need to do is they pull into their garage, they plug in, and they forget about it.
But it's not just lack of convenience. Public charging can also be more expensive in some places than having a charger at home.
We need to make sure that the residents in apartments and condos have access to the same affordable electricity rates for charging that single-family residents have.
Mothers Out Front Silicon Valley and the EV Charging for All Coalition have been pushing for more equitable EV charging access, with charging tied to each unit's meter.
If you do, you can get San Jose Clean Energy's very reasonable, low-cost electricity rates. But if you are on a common charger, either in a public charging situation or even in an apartment complex that has shared charging, you no longer have access to those rock-bottom regulated rates.
Right now, the City of San Jose's current EV REACH code does require infrastructure and electrical capacity for all parking spaces, but it does not require the circuit and outlet.
Those spots are not capable of charging today. They require an electrician and a permit to run wiring, so nobody can pull into those parking spots and charge.
The city is working on updating its code. Last fall, it held a webinar to get feedback, and now Friday, a proposed ordinance will be posted. According to the draft of it in September, it could mandate every spot in a newly built multifamily dwelling be ready for EV charging. Mercury News reports that it goes before the San Jose City Council January 23rd.
The price is coming down so rapidly to buy an EV, but what people now need is they need to have at-home charging. That is the top barrier, and San Jose is very wise to recognize that.
In San Jose, Zach Fuentes, ABC7 News.